It finally happened. Oh, it finally happened. I'm slightly mad. Oh dear.
Guys, how you doing? I have a battle today. From hummerwanabee10, I think. Michael's his name on there. So I have this new Jirachi. You've seen it in a few battles by now, I think. And, you know, it's a neat one. It has a platinum move, it has Trick. And it is just awesome. I trick him into using Curse, which is awesome, because Tyranitar either uses Substitute, Dragon Dance, or some variation of some move if it's not a lead. And so basically, I got his cursing Tyranitar has a Choice Scarf, which screws it over. I have Stealth Rocks, and Jirachi's not dead from Dugtrio. So this is looking pretty good. I mean, I have Shock Zobby out there, and I'm ready to Ice Shard that Dugtrio to hell. Yeah. But I should have seen this coming. I even thought to myself, hey, he probably has something like Aggron or Fire type. It's going to take that, and they laugh in my face. But thankfully, for playing it safe, I have a, choice, or not a choice band, but a focus sash, and it lets me live. People think it's funny that my Mammal Swine has a choice, or focus sash. They're just like, it has 361 HP, why do you give it that? Because it has crap defense, okay? If it's going to get hit by a super effective move, it's going to die. That's why I give it the sash, and it works rather well. Well, okay, I know this thing's not a boa or anything, so it's not going to have any ice type of move, and then right here I was yelling at my mom because she was trying to get me, and I had to get up, but I couldn't. So yeah, forget that last statement there. So, here comes the Empoleon. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to put his Tyranitar or whatever the heck he wants to sleep, but the Empoleon comes out and takes a nap. So, for sort of business, time to do the Jumbo thing, knock it off, Jumbo rules here. It had a muscle band, so I'm like, oh, maybe it has Aqua Jet or something, I don't know. And it wakes up and yawns. So, I was guessing it didn't have any special attacks. And I'm like, okay, crap, I don't want to fall asleep, so I'm just going to go ahead and switch now, okay, thanks. So, I go to Jirachi, and it has Flash Cannon, and I'm like, oh, I was wrong. Maybe the defense drop doesn't really matter, however, it's just, blah, because I have such low HP anyways. But I U-turn. I'm like, cool, U-turn. Yeah. He surfs, Purple Vein doesn't take it too well, actually, it does almost half. In Sandstorm it does do half. But thankfully, Leech Seed is coming in handy, and it's quite dandy. Yeah. Okay, Sam comes in, takes the Flash Cannon, and goes hot in your face. I likes to get leftovers and Leech Seed. Anyway, Tyranitar comes in, and I Toxic that crap there. Now, this thing must not be a max attack Tyranitar, or something, because look how much this Crunch does. It does almost half. Sam doesn't really have too many defensive EVs. Actually, doesn't have any defense EVs. So that's the main reason it dies, because of physical attacks and special stabs. Or stab, super effective, yeah. Well, I was predicting a switch, he didn't. And, I get a defense drop. So that doesn't really matter, though, because I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just switch to something that can take it and smile. So Marco takes the Crunch and, says, ha, you do nothing to I. I got a new cat. It's really weird. Delilah! Kitty, kitty, kitty! It's trying to get into this closet thing. Yeah. Anyway, Purple Vein takes the Crunch. I didn't want to risk him outspeeding, Tyranitar outspeeding me. It mattered anyway, because Crunch would have done nothing. I was wondering why he sent out Pert, but then he toxics me, and I'm like, oh, power whip your butt now, you jerk. You just, yeah. Right about here, I was looking how many Pokemon he had, and how many Pokemon I had, and I'm like, oh, I could go get a 6-0 here. Yeah, so all he has left is Dugtrio and Empoleon. I'm like, cool, I just need to get, the other Pokemon, and that shouldn't be too hard. So now he only has 2, Empoleon, the Pokemon you haven't seen yet. So, I'm like, okay, cool, I can get a 6-0 here. I was debating to send out Sam, because, it just, I could, I was gonna have to play it. There's nothing much he can do. I pretty much have the game now. So I just go for the recover. Now, I didn't notice that he used Yawn. Yeah, this new cat's weird. She's running around. I didn't notice they used Yawn, so it's just like, crap. I didn't notice this when he fell asleep. I'm like, wait. No, right about here, I was like, wait, why is she asleep? Crap. So right here, I'm going for Ice Beam. So I'm like, okay, maybe I can KO it before it, does anything. It's still asleep, and right about here, I was like, oh crap, I'm just gonna use Recover now. So right now, I'm just trying to use Recover before I die from Sandstorm, and oh, be quiet, kitty, come here. So right here, I'm like, crap, I'm gonna die. There goes my 6-0, but no, I wake up last freaking turn. Sam has a bad habit of doing that. A bad habit of just surviving by 2 or 3 HP when she's asleep. Then waking up at the last second and using Recover and it being all handy-dandy. It's just insanable. Seriously, it's just, wow. Alright, Gliscor comes in and... ooh, yeah, that's annoying as heck. Gliscor comes in and, you already see this coming, don't you? I had a gut feeling when I pushed Ice Beam. Alright, yeah, I know what's gonna happen. Well, first of all, he gets a crit, and, yeah, you saw that coming, didn't you? Yeah. Ice Beam misses. I'm like, okay, maybe I can, I'll hit him this time, and now I miss again. And right about here, I'm just really annoyed. I'm like, oh, come on. I want my 6-0. I want it. He gets a crit, and I live by 68 HP, and Ice Beam takes him out. So, that was freaking close. I could have easily lost that right there. So, Empoleon comes back on the scene, and I recover. Empoleon's still asleep, thank goodness. And now I'm ready to just take him out with Ice Beam, but he runs. So, good game, man.